This is the project name, exam 2862021. Then select Java class. Under the file types, then click next. Class name we have to provide. And this time the class name is certificates. After entering the class name as certificates, click finish. Right? Then this certificates class will be added to your previous project for weeks time. Right? Then I will add a coding statement for this class certificates. It's a private. Then I'm going to add this private string statement. String certificate. Then put a semicolon at the end. Right, then I want to create the inheritance. In other words, parent-child relationship with this class. For that purpose, to create the relationship, I have to use the keyword called as extends. Extends. Parent class is student results. Actually, we was talking about this parent-child relationship of the class. Right? Then super class. So the parent class is the student results class, and child becomes the certificates. Then we will create a constructor for this class. Then when we are creating a constructor, only one constructor can be called. Then if we call a new constructor from the certificate class, all those default values we have accepted. To solve this problem, we have to use a keyword called as super. Right? This makes, I have this, actually I don't know what is this. Actually, usually when I am doing office work, I am using this network in the same manner which I am using it with you, but in that occasions these problems are not arising, right? I watch videos to be used in lectures to get the assistance in conducting lectures online mode. In such occasions, this disconnection and those things not arise, right? Anyway, I'm also in a questionable mode because this network goes and connects with the university's server. There will be some sort of a problem, right? Anyway, we have to patient and continue our work. Then I will introduce the constructor. Hope you can remember the rules of naming the constructor. Rules of working with the constructor. If constructor is used in the program, it should have the same name of the class, right? And according to that, the constructor should be certificates. Right? And after that, a set of brackets and say certificate. Let's say no certificate awarded. And put a semicolon at the end. Then the name of the constructor is the name of the class, certificate. The first line of the code between the curly braces is the super call. Then when this line executes, all the default fields which we have set up in the student results will be set. Right? For that purpose, we use the super. The second line of the code in the constructor sets a default value for the string field called certificate. To test a new class, first of all, I will save the program. Actually, now I am in the main class, then I will create an object from the certificates class. Right? If you want, you can comment out these lines. If you want to comment out these lines, you can select all these lines and click on this. I think this is the button. Comment, right? Then all these lines will become comments by single click. You can comment out all these things, select all the required lines and click on this comment. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to create an object. Then use the name of the class, certificates. Then C1 assign should be a set of brackets at the end. Right? Then there won't be any errors, right? Here the certificates class object is the C1. Then to check whether we can access the methods of the parent class, I will use another coding line. I will declare a string variable. A string exam assign C1 dot. Right, now you can see the exam name, then example. Then I have to put a semicolon at the end, right? Then after that, then using this, we call the exam name method of the student results class. This time we are using certificates object rather than a student results object. Then after that, I will add a print line statement. Right, then I will add the print line statement. For that purpose, use system dot out.print line. Then we have to use this variable Excel. Then after that, I'll save the program and run it. Right? Then it will print Visual Basic.net, because through this exam code, we are accessing the name of the exam. Right? In this program, method from the parent class. Parent class is the superclass, that is the student resource class, has been called into action. Then we now add a method to the child class or the subclass. Then add the following method to the certificate class. Right? I will add this another method, right? Another method to the child class. Right? Now we know, according to the coding lines which we have used so far, I know that the parent-child relationship or the inheritance is successfully applying here. Therefore, I will add another method to the child class. Right? For that purpose, again I will go to the certificate class. Then say string certificate award. Then say int a score. Then say string a grade assign exam grade. And within brackets we will use a score. Then we have to use the if construct. If a grade dot equals is a grade is a then we'll say certificate of excellence, right? This is not certificate assigned, certificate of excellence. Right. Then we'll move on to the next conditional structure, that is when say a grade dot equals what? We'll say grade is B. In that case, we can say this dot certificate assign what? Certificate of achievement. Right, then else if then a grade not equals grade is C. Then we can say this dot certificate assign and say again certificate of achievement. Right, else then we can say this dot certificate then assign no certificate awarded. after that, you can say return this dot certificate. And this is the method. Right, after entering this coding, this method, we can save the program. Then the method is called certificate awarded. And that is the name of the method. And it is set up to return a string value. Then inside the round brackets of the method, we are handling an exam score. Right. Then the first line of the method is given as string, a grade, assign, exam grade, then a score. Then the method exam grade is a method of the parent class, and it's the one which we have set up in the student results. Then this method, remember which was set up to return a grade and some extra text like grade A, grade B, etc. We are now going to call it from the, actually we are calling it from the child class. The if statement checks the value of the a grade string to see what's in it. Depending on the value, a new string is returned. Right? Awarding a particular certificate with excellence achievement or no certificate. Then to check the results, we'll go back to our exam details class. You go back to the exam details class. Then add a coding line. I will add the coding line here. String award. Award assign. AWARD. Award assign. C1 dot certificate awarded. Then we have to provide the integer value. I will say 50. Then this line calls the new method, and hence the result is returned to the string, what we have called award. Right? To see the output, we have to add a print line statement. Say system.out.println. And say exam plus award. Right, after that I will save the main program and run it. Why does it generate? It generates the output in a wrong manner, right? Where have we entered these things in the scope? You have to go to student resource class, I think. Anyway, there's a small error, right? Please try to correct it yourself as well. I will check on this, otherwise it's wasting of time. And I tried to correct it, but for the time being, I can't identify. Anyway, all these variables are highlighted. That means the same spelling without spelling mistakes, it has been used. Anyway, now you don't have to take down anything in this class, right? Because we didn't touch that. It works, but it doesn't generate the expected output, right? Otherwise, it will not generate any message. It generates the message, but it is not checking this conditional structure. I can't say conditional structure is not checked, but the last else part is implemented, else if is giving the problem, right? Anyway, there's a small error, right? That means error means it doesn't check the conditional structure properly. Anyway, now you have to take down, first of all, I think it's better to take down the certificate class, right? Please take down this code. This is the third class which we have added to the project. Please take down this coding line. Please wait for a minute time if I make the change to this thing. We'll check whether it works. Same thing occurs, right? have to check it. Right. Without making changes, you can take. I hope you have finished taking down the program. Then if there are any questions, you can ask. Usually when I raise the question to ask any unclear points, no response coming from the student side, right? Then I will stop the recording first. Then I will stop sharing the screen as well, right? Then if there are no questions, please enter the programs to your computer and check and try to correct the small error which is occurred in the program, right? Still it's recording. Anyway, this is the end of the inheritance session. There's only one topic remaining to be discussed. Actually today it doesn't have much time, right? Last topic is the swing, right? And though I wanted to discuss it today itself, time doesn't permit me, right? Usually Swing provides a graphical user interface for the Java programs, and it's a kind of an interesting and attractive thing, not like these things, but the things what we have discussed so far. Better to start it in the next day, then I will do the Swing programming as well. With that, with the end of the with the end of the Swing, I'll be able to stop the discussion of the platform independent programming part. Right? And if you want to mark the attendance, please do it quickly. Then I will wind up the session for today. Please do the practicals, right? Otherwise, there's no advantage of that. Hope you have received that data structures and algorithms assignment as well.
Yes, madam.
Please submit it, right? There was a small error in sending it, attaching the file. Anyway, I have sent the corrected version. Please provide the solutions for the corrected version, right?
And in this subject assignment,
Assignment, yes, I have to give it, right? Actually, when using this online mode, it should be a practical one. Anyway, I will decide and give, right? Last time also we had the practical assignment as well as a theory assignment. Theory means written exam, because we were doing everything using the physical mode. Now the mode problem is there, right? Online teaching. Anyway, I will send it. We have 2 weeks time, around 2 weeks time to finish. It will take a maximum of 2 weeks time to finish the swing part. I think all of you have finished marking the attendance.
Hello.
Then, yes.
Hello, madam.
Yes.
Madam, මේ අර data structure මේ assignment එක word document නේ වන්න කියලා තියෙන්නේ PDF කරලා එවන්නද මොකද diagram වගේක් තියෙනවනේ.
ඒක කමන්නේ.
හරි madam.
Change වෙනවා නම් PDF කරන්න. It's not a problem for me. Right?
හරි madam, thank you.
Word කියලා දැම්මේ නැත්නම් ඉතින් මොන format එකකින් එවනවද නෑනේ. Right, then I will stop the recording first.
Okay, thank you, madam.
Right, you are welcome. Then I will finish the session for today.